Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Indonesia.
Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Oh no, this does not... Messi! And he's done it! And a calamitous moment ends with the inevitable result.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
After 7 minutes is number 21.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well timed, excellent interception. He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through. Chance! And a neat finish. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and oh, what has... He'll try for this, and it's hit the woodwork and out. He's got away with one there. Nice looking ball. He's on it. Can he get away? Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. DiMarco. Done delicately. No, he's just misjudged that one. Knocks it into space. DiMarco in acres of space out wide. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Garcia with the clearance. And he's there to retrieve it. Spread it left. Now the ball in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tries one from range. Oh, screamer! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And they get themselves in front. The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vinicius Junior, deftly away. Indonesia have it back and can go again. It's a searching pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Foot in. Can he get it through? And this is Hazard. Hazard shapes to shoot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And he's done it again. He's got his real chance. Oh, it's come off the upright. Spread out to the left. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Hazard. That's a good run down the left. He's picked his way through, and the cross comes in. Lisandro Martinez gets it clear. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Skims one in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, played through for the wide man. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe has given away a free kick. Van Balten makes the interception, and he was quick to react. Dani Olmo, who does have an assist to his name.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Dani Olmo. Chouameni. Spread to the right. Chance to deliver. Skillfully cut out. He is... And he shoots! That was mighty close. And he can clear it away. And he's only too happy to take that back.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. It's going wide left. Oh, he's found support out wide. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. This possibly the last play of the half. And a chance! This their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And it's he's going for goal! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half.
Indonesia are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Indonesia claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. The second period is underway. Alexander-Arnold. Van Balten. And he's managed to get free. In with the challenge. Azar. Silvestre. He's got away. Azar. And that's been drilled in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Looking for the run. He's found a way through.
Might want to be careful there.
That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
That's a shade optimistic. Alexander-Arnold. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Kimmich making good progress on the right-hand side. Oh, that's fabulous. Crunching tackle. Another chance from a corner. They've played it short. He's had a shot! That's a sharp finish! Just one goal in it now! Game on!
The goals are for Manchester United.
Tunisia choosing to make the first change, and the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now. All of a sudden, this one's totally up for grabs.
That's the throw. Tunisia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Messi. That's a good foray he's making. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now it's come to nothing. Kimmich. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Mbappe. Number 23, Dani Olmo. Number 22, Bernardo Silva.
Martinez.
Number 32, Camarco. Coming on the
Can he get on the end of this?
Number 10.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's a key interception.
De Bruyne.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Substitutions taking place.
And the shot! Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Tunisia now in a position far more desirable.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could move up a gear here. Oh, outsmarting him this time. And he is dashing away. Good ball, good take. Shoots! That is decidedly lacking.
Indonesia certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Bruno Guimaraes does well to get it back. Rodgers, and he was alert to it. Trossard, that has not gone well. Hazard. Van Balten with a definite foul there.
Yeah, he may feign to shoot and just play it into the box.
Indonesia have got it back and they'll have another go. An uncompromising challenge. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And that was very necessary. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Gets a good foot in there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shot a goal! Goal! And what a climax we have here!
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Manchester United give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Van Balten. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here.
Chance, surely! And yes, it's there! And right near the end, we have parity.
Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
And yes, it's him again. And that will be the final act. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Indonesia.
The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. And that gets things running. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why, he's very much adored. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pinches it off him. Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Messi. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Just the keeper in his Drogba!
They've scored! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige.
He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Serginho. That's going wide left. Can he get on the end of this? Played into space. It's a promising position, and that's played in low. Sylvestre clears without hesitation. Alexander-Arnold, and this is Messi. Bout of passing here, really easy on the...
And the shot!
Nearly, but not quite. That's a little off target. Can he get it through? Plays it in low.
Big chance! That's another chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Besson actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And it's Tchouaméni. Has a look and plays it.
Chance, surely!
Sharp and fitting, but not quite.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
And this is Shevchenko. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Spread out to the left. Showing great feet there. And that was nowhere near his best. Always played it in low, and now they can clear their lines. Serginho, well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Goal kick, as confirmed by the referee. And it's Drogba, tries to pass it through. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Dani Olmo. Hazard. Half an hour played now. Neymar. Spread to the right. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's shifting through the gap.
And Messi!
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. Bruno Guimaraes. Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a throw. Indonesia are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Knocks it into space, and this is Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Goes down, but nothing given. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Cross goes in there. That is a brilliant interception. Azar. Back towards the middle. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Azar. Serginho.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Lovely pass, but chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish.
They have come roaring back.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest.
And that is indeed the final act. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. And so the action is resumed.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it. Borussia Dortmund really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
That's destined for the flank, and it's Azar. Oh, that's fabulous. Azar, delivered low.
That's good defensive concentration.
Dani Olmo going face-to-face with his great rival. Dani Olmo, and it's Neymar. No, that's been intercepted. Now this... Can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Messi skims one in. Dani Olmo. Kimmich. Bruno Guimaraes. He's well positioned here. And this is Azar. He's having a pop! No, not quite.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
The attendance for this match was 62,000.
And it's Messi. Dani Olmo, who's set up one goal so far. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution in progress.
And here's Drogba. Indonesia are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And here's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. And he can clear it away. Drogba threads one in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. That's a foul, no two ways about it. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
So we have
Number
movement
13.
on both benches. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Corner number 2 then. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And he's been shifted off it.
There's the shot!
Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
And he's going to have his name taken. Well, plenty of early set pieces here.
Decent hit from there.
Van Balten is there, and he can pick it up. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Indonesia will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. And this is Shevchenko.
Shevchenko! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Ball in towards the middle. And he's heaved it away.
Substitutions taking place.
Trossard. Camavinga. Now it's Drogba. And he thumps it clear. And here's Mbappe.
Real chance!
Another one of football's and how moments.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Shevchenko.
And Shevchenko! Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. And here's Drogba. And here's Mbappe.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Neymar. Chouameni. Now it's Drogba.
Mbappe goes for a shot! He lifts the roof! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the...
Oh no, this does not look good.
4 added minutes
Final
has been
seconds
indicated.
now. Trossard. Played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Yamal. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, what a ball! Guardiola. That has not gone well.
Mbappe. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Indonesia pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games. Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hazard picks it up out wide. He has found the way through. It's Hazard! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Traoré, chance for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And now they can spring out of defence. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bruno Guimaraes. He's found the way through. Oh, strongly challenged there. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Good ball, good take.
There they go, hunting again.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Messi! Decent hit from there. Bruno Guimaraes. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Delivered low. It's in! Indonesia are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feed.
Drogba! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. And it's Messi. Now this could be a chance. Modric. That's a sharp pass. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Matheus Nunes.
And he's worked it through. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. What a throw in. Aimed beyond the defence, and he was quick to react. Kamavinga. That's an imaginative pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And here's Messi. 15 minutes till half-time. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. It's a sweeping cross. Messi. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Drogba. Oh, just skips past his man. Hakimi gets it clear. And that was nowhere near his best. Kamavinga. Foot in. And he's quick to return it. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Alexander-Arnold kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's lost it. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. The keeper doing his best to put him off. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Tries to play it through.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Matheus Nunes. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. And he scores! Back in business! Not a twitch, not a blink.
Well, any penalty that finds the net is a good penalty, even if that didn't convince.
It is compelling, this. Utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He's picked his way through. Modric. And he's intervened well there. That's the end of the first 45. Indonesia are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time. And so he's having a shot! Goal! And again they hit the front. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's played it long. Chips it through. Hoyland is onto this. Corner number 2 then. Matheus Nunes. Camavinga. And it's Modric. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's fabulous.
Indonesia clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And they're quick to get it back. Now it's Messi. Engages and forces him off the ball. Camavinga. Bruno Guimaraes does. And Messi! And that's a sharp finish. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. So smooth, a signature finish.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
He is through here. It's a good-looking delivery. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Trossard, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Threads one in. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he's found the way past. Surely he can't miss. Modric. Indonesia do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Modric! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Alexander-Arnold. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Trossard. Zabani cuts out the pass. Spread neatly. Chouameni calmly anticipates. That's really well cleared. It's a really well measured ball. Now it's Yamal. Yamal. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kubo finding himself in space. Chance! That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
There's the shot!
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Great defending, strong and determined. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Lewandowski, and he's running through. He's got away. Now it's Shevchenko. Indonesia are looking to break at pace.
And the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
That's that, the end. Indonesia, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Your final thoughts, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Indonesia are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running. Indonesia must not lose. The potential ramifications simply too much to contemplate. Good read, needed to be. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
And Shevchenko! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Honduras with the corner, they're first. And he's there to belt it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's come loose. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Shevchenko. Berbatov! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Alexander-Arnold. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
That's going wide left. Now it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold stood his ground strongly. Oh, that was vital. Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. That has not gone well. Scholes succumbs to the pressure. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Drogba. And he is dashing away.
Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Honduras have the chance to go the other way. He's picked his way through. And it's Serginho. That is good alertness. Tries to pass it through.
Big chance! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And Honduras score first!
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
And Berbatov!
No, that wasn't kidding anyone.
Well, you can't fault him for his confidence, nor his willingness to have a go at that.
Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Approaching the half-hour mark. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that.
Shevchenko!
That's another chance! This time, surely! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short. Rice. And here's Berbatov. And Berbatov! Danny Olmo. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Drogba. That has been slung wide. Back to the keeper it goes. And here's Drogba. Nicked it back promptly.
Indonesia certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Kamavinga. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Drogba. Now, can they get him away? He's had a shot! There's a goal! They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong...
Shevchenko! Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, nice touch. And here's Scholes.
Scholes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Stood up well. And the shot! Oh, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. And he could not have picked a worse time to give one away. An exchange of stares, and here we go. And that's a sharp finish. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Honduras with the lead. Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. And that's played in low. So a temporary halt to the action. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
Oh, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Drogba. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes a shot! And he has his goal! They've come back. They've come roaring back. This is becoming quite a game. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of...
It scores! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Oh, can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Not the most accurate pass. Danny Olmo. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest. What a wonderful contest. Now it's Shevchenko. Nicely weighted ball. He has a look up. Shapes to shoot! And the ball's... Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Serginho. Now it's Berbatov.
Berbatov! Dimitar Berbatov, brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And they get themselves in front!
65 minutes is number 20.
Honduras leading now.
Indonesia, number 10, Deni Olmo. Coming on to replace him is number
Silvestre
8.
is always looking to play quality balls. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great defending, strong and determined.
Indonesia really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Guardiola.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Dixon. Tchouaméni cuts it out. And it's Scholes. Well, that looks a decent
Chance for a shot!
and he's managed to get rid.
Substitution for Indonesia, number 9, Hazard. Number 13, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field, number 11, Gakpo. Number 7, Mbappe.
Cut it out.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Berbatov is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
He's a lucky boy. I've seen cards issued for less. Here's hoping he stays out of further trouble. Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1.
Ruben Neves! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Can he get onto this? He's got away. He's under a lot of pressure there. Plays it in low. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
He'll try from distance.
Corner number 3 coming up. Forced to go back.
Goes for a shot.
Could have won it there and then. He knows that. Oh, he knows it.
Guardiola really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
And the pass is intercepted. Tchouaméni. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, I think he's quickly realised how stupid he was for doing that.
And he's there to retrieve it. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Gatto. Bruno Guimaraes finding himself in space.
Added minute
And he's
has been
looking at the
indicated.
referee, but the referee is shaking his head. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi, he has found a way through. Ruben Neves. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, he's having a pop!
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And again! We've got a goal! Level again! And they are in no mood to give up the fight. And we're done. The deed is done. They are on the up.
Please join me in wishing all the
So
best
what do you
for
take away
members
from
of
it
our
all, Jim?
fan club
Indonesia.
celebrating